This life that we have created, to me, has always been about the small moments, the ones you can't capture in a picture. Those moments, ever fleeting, only last a lifetime because they're spent with you. You are my new beginning. You're the door to the life beyond. You're all that I could ever want and ever need to carry on. You're the future I have dreamed of. You're a new and brighter day. With you, there is no looking back. The past can fade away. Sydney, I promise to respect, admire, appreciate you for who you are, as well as the person you wish to become. I promise to always strive to meet your needs, not out of obligation, but because it delights me to see you happy. I promise to nurture your goals and ambitions, to support you through misfortune and celebrate your triumphs. I promise to treat you with compassion over fairness because we are a team, now and forever. I love you, and I am who I am because of you. You are every reason, every hope, every dream I've ever had. And no matter what happens to us in the future, every day we are together is the greatest day of my life.
As you know, I love stories. Magic, love, triumph, sweep you off your feet and make you swoon kind of tales with happy endings that make you cry. I think it would be fair to say that I've been looking for you since I heard my first fairy tale. When we met over 4 years ago, you, metaphorically of course, swept me off my feet. You made me laugh, you didn't play games, you showed me you cared, you were thoughtful. Many of the honorable traits of a true prince. You've done more than just fulfill my happily ever after, though. You have helped me see that there is so much more to love and relationships than I initially imagined. You taught me that they require compromise, a lot of compromise. I also learned to practice patience, a lot of patience. You challenged me in all the right ways, even when it sure doesn't feel like it. And I learn more about myself and the world around me each and every day with you by my side. I vow to you to be as patient and understanding as I can while we navigate this crazy world together, to always have your back and support you through all of life's ups and downs, and finally, to always say I love you, no matter what.
Erik, you keep Sydney in check better than anybody I've ever seen, my parents included, and Sydney, kind of vice versa. When Erik gets into that mood, you can put him back in his place. You've become two of our best friends. Amy and I love spending every second with you guys. You're amazing. Today has been amazing. We love you both very much.
What did it for me, and I'm sure what did it for everyone, was how much thought and effort he put into the proposal. Sid and Sherry were vacationing in Walt Disney World. Erik flew down on his own, had arranged that Sydney was going to do a meet and greet with Ariel, and surprised Sydney by showing up at that meet and greet to propose with Sydney and her favorite princess. When Erik told me this plan, it was in that moment that I knew that my best friend found her prince.
First off, I'd like to welcome Sydney to our wild family. We are happy to see for our brother to be with such a strong woman, someone who could finally control him. So we need that. As far as I'm concerned, as long as you continue to bake for our family, you are family. So congratulations and cheers, guys.
It's great that I get to have another sister, whether it be another redhead, it's a bonus. My siblings are the world to me, my family is the world to me. So to see Erik so happy makes me happy.
As a great philosopher once said, a man who gives in when he is wrong is a wise man, whilst a man who gives in when he is right is married. Let that thing sink in for a minute. All that remains is for me to ask that you join me in a toast to the happy couple, and may you both live long and prosper, Or in the immortal words of Master Yoda, do or do not, there is no try. Ladies and gentlemen,
To our son and daughter.
When we first met Erik, we weren't quite sure what to think of him, and still aren't. I figured it was just one more in the very, very long list of suitors. Erik was always polite and friendly, and we were glad to have him around. He seemed motivated. He was always willing to help with anything that needed it. Then the time came. Scott, can I talk to you for a minute?
He took him aside and asked my loving husband for permission to marry his little girl. It may seem old-fashioned, but it meant the world to him and spoke volumes to what a great job Ron and Rose did as parents. How could I say no?
You have turned into a wonderful young man.
And he is proud to call you his son.
Here we are, and we are so happy that you're all here. Thank you to everyone for being flexible and joining us to celebrate the most exciting day of our lives. That is until we go to Disney next week. We also need to thank my brother Shane for surprising us all by actually wanting to MC this thing, and for doing such an amazing job while simultaneously planning his own postponed wedding. Thank you. To my mom for listening to me ramble on about wedding nonsense for an additional year, and for making our beautiful cake. To my dad for building our backdrop and for supplying the tunes, allowing us to invade the backyard multiple times, and for generally keeping us sane throughout the whole process. And thank you to all of you for welcoming Erik into your lives without question. I know he said it before, but you all do so much for both of us, and it is always appreciated.
Thank you to my mom and dad for throwing Sydney a wonderful shower. I knew things were in the clear once I got feedback from my mom telling me, my dad said, and I'll quote this here, "Don't fuck this up. She knows how to bake." To the Jocelyn's, I can't begin to express my gratitude to you for welcoming me with open arms. I know that wasn't easy. I never really felt homesick because you all became like family to me immediately. To my siblings, Matt, Zach, and Bailey, I know I wasn't the easiest to be around when we were younger, but I'm glad as adults we have such a strong bond that I hope continues to grow as we get older.